Okay,
Okay,
so
hi, is this Jim?
yeah, this is Jim.
Hey, Jim, my name is David. I work with the real estate team. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing good.
Okay, great. That's good. Good to hear. Well, the reason for my call is that I saw your home came off the market, and I wanted to find out if it's still available, or did you actually, oh, or if it actually sold.
Oh, nah, we didn't sell that home. We're taking it off the market for now.
Oh, okay, I see that. And tell me, what specifically is the benefit for you to do that?
Uh, I'm not really sure. To not get phone calls from agents. um,
Okay, yeah, okay, see that. I mean, if you knew I could sell it for you, in this market, and get in that what you need, would you at least consider it?
who are you again? Who are you with? Are you a
My
realtor?
name is Dave. Well, I work in the Casbro team. We work as a team. You see,
Okay.
and what we do is we specialize in selling homes that didn't sell the first time. And I was hoping you'd be free, to get together like for about 15 minutes so we can talk about why your house didn't sell,
Mm,
and what we need, you know, for it to sell.
I mean, you're the first person to ask me that. I'm not really sure. Was there something that you guys
Oh,
do?
sir, I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
was
well, actually, yeah, you see, actually, what we do is we're professional. Okay, what we do. I'm sorry. I was gonna ask. Sorry, if I may ask you, where were you moving to?
where was I moving to? Well, we were gonna move to Florida. If this house sold, but it didn't, so we're kind of just putting our plans on hold for now.
Okay, and why Florida? How soon do you need to be there?
Well, we're actually thinking about, um, switching jobs, and I work from home. I could basically be in Florida or anywhere else that we'd want to, and we really like the warm weather there, and I have family, so just I guess really to be closer to family and just change of environment.
Okay, I see. Well, if we could still make that happen, I mean, if a contract were presented to you today, would you still sell?
You got a contract? I
Well,
consider it.
if it were presented to you today, okay, great. You see, that's why we need to get together. That's why I need 15 minutes of your time so we can show you how this works. You see, what we do is, I don't know if you heard about the three Ps. Okay, so what we do at things different here in the Casbro team. Okay, we do have aggressive plans in marketing your home, to make sure that it's sold for top dollar. That includes photography, and professional photography of your home and cold calling potential buyers. Our agents are ready to walk you through the process of selling your existing home for top dollar. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like what the other agent did. Um,
Well, what we do is we kind of go an extra step. You see, what other agents do, for example, for some realtors, they put a sign in the yard. It's called the three Ps. They put a sign in the yard, they place it on the MLS, and they pray that somebody else sells that property for them. We kind of go that extra step, sir. So we do the prospecting on behalf of our sellers, and we aggressively market the home to get the property sold for top dollar in no time. It's definitely a different experience with us than any other realtor.
hmm,
How does that sound?
no, it sounds pretty good. I mean, um,
Great.
would you be willing to give us
Give
a?
us 15 minutes. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, it sounds pretty good. I'd like to probably talk to my spouse about it first and just let her know because we weren't planning on putting it back on the market, but um, it sounds like you guys are pretty aggressive, right?
Oh, oh, definitely. I appreciate it. Yes, we are. And I appreciate about, you speaking with your spouse. I'm like that. It sounds like you want to make sure your spouse is part of all the decision making too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. She's
Okay.
she's my better half.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, I would like to talk to your spouse as well. So it sounds like the best. Well, when is the best time to talk to you two?
um, Probably the weekends, just because we both work during the week? Um, do you guys work on the weekends, or are you just Monday to Friday?
Oh yeah, definitely. What about on the week? We also work in the week. I mean, if you have time, like I said, it was just 15 minutes that we need of your time. This is no obligation. We can go visit your house in the afternoon too, if you want.
Okay. Um, that might be a possibility because I know that I get off. It's a little bit later. I mean, I usually get off around 6:30. I can be home by 7, and she's home by usually by 5:30 or 6. So, I mean, could you guys do like 7?
Yeah, it sounds like that's the best time, right? Around 7.
Yeah,
We'll
that
get
would be.
together.
Yeah, during the week for sure.
No problem. Since it sounds like you're pretty busy, and I know that the schedule fills up fast, I'll go on ahead and pencil the time for us to meet then. Okay, I'm going to send you my contact information, and the confirmation for the meeting, so you can talk with your spouse. And if it doesn't work, we can reschedule. Fair enough?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And what was your
Okay,
name?
so I have you here as Jim. My name is David, sir.
Oh, okay. Are you coming out then during the week, David, or you said you have a team,
Well,
or?
we're a team. We're a big team here in the Catsboro team. What we're going to do is we're going to send you our specialist. His name is also Jim.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he's very smart. I don't know why all Jims are intelligent. Okay, sir. So I really appreciate this. I have you here as Jim at google.com, right?
Yeah,
At Gmail.
that's a good
Sorry.
email.
Okay, this is a good email where I can send you a confirmation.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great, and this is the same number, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right?
Correct.
Jim. Okay, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, sir. You made a good decision, and I hope everything works out with us. All right.
Sounds good. Okay, thanks for the call.
All right. Have a good one, Jim.
All right, thanks. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay.
All right, cool. So, David,
Mhm.
things you did well. Great job sticking to the script as much as you can. That was good. I mean, I know it's kind of weird hearing yourself later, but I'm telling you, you're gonna sound a lot better in this call.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. I bet that I'm gonna memorize all this.
yeah,
I know this by heart.
and that's
Okay.
great. Like I know that there were just some things that were kind of like, oh, I just need to say this a little bit better, but you're definitely on the right track. So I think that's great. Awesome job sticking to the scripts as much as you can. Um, I think really the one thing was this person was very open, kind of laid back, which was good. Um, and that was good. So I think you did a good job of asking enough about where they're going to without really trying to get into it. Because I mean, he was open to get closed, so go for it. Um, so that was good. The only thing I really would say that we could improve on, honestly, David, is just some of the responses, which is just going to come from more practice and just keep reading through some more specific responses. I tried to throw some like kind of vague things at you and see which one you kind
Yeah,
of pick to. Um, and like
like
always,
spouse.
yeah, that was a specific one. But then again, too, like, nah, we're kind of hanging in there. I'm not really looking to sell right now. Haven't talked about it. That's cool. So, where do you need to go? Oh, well, I need to go to Florida. So that was a good job of trying to get me talking. Um, I would just say maybe just be a little careful on not to interrupt the seller when he's trying to,
Yeah.
which is fine, because you're like me. I kind of talk fast and want to just, let's get it closed. But um, and who knows, that could just be a sound thing on your end and my end. But just try to make sure we give them time to respond and then move on from there. So um, just work on listening a little bit better. But other than that, I think that was a great job, and that guy would have probably met with us. So um, cool. Let's do another one real quick. I'll play
Yeah.
someone who um, this time, David. I'll play someone who's didn't have a good experience and has other realtors that they're like kind of interviewing and maybe that they know. So let's see if we can kind of work with this type of seller who's like, nah, um, it wasn't the greatest experience, but I have other people I'm going to try to use, and let's see if we can kind of handle this guy.
Okay, just out of curiosity, did you do the script that you said you were gonna do the final part?
I have not. No. Yeah, we can get that to you guys. Um, yeah, the closing statements.
Okay, the closing statements.
Okay. Yep. We can definitely do that. We'll get you guys
So
that.
so you're gonna go with another realtor, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be someone who had a decent, not great experience, but still wants to sell, and um, is kind of interviewing other people or is looking at other people. So this is also kind of fairly common, really, with the expireds recently. What we've noticed, because there's so little homes that are expiring, we're gonna have to go back in time a little bit. So this will be someone who may be thinking about doing this now would be a good fit. So all right, let's roll. So ring ring. Hello.
Hi, is this Jim?
Yeah, this is Jim. Who is this?
Hey Jim, my name is David. I work with the real estate team. How are you today, sir?
Oh, I'm good. Uh,
That's great. Sir, just great. The reason for my call is that I saw your home came off the market, and I wanted to find out if it's still available or if it actually sold.
um, yeah, we. You said you were with the real estate team. This isn't Greg, is it? Greg's team?
No, sir. No, we're calling. I'm calling from the Casbro team.
Oh, okay. Oh, what company are you with?
Southeastern Mortgage.
Nope.
Okay. Um, well, tell me, have you actually sold the house, sir?
So, David, where'd you get Southeast Mortgage from?
I'm sorry, it was from from Joe's email. It's not that, right?
No,
It's
that's the lender.
yes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that's Joe's.
yeah. If they ever say like what company you with, just go, oh, it's a great question. We're actually, I'm with the Casbaro team, and the company that we're with is Keller Williams Realty.
Yes. Okay.
But
Sorry about that.
it's all good.
Oh, just remembering Joe's Southeast Mortgage. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we're with the Casbro team
oh,
and
okay,
Southeast. I'm sorry, and
with
hello.
Keller Williams Realty.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys have the red and white signs. Okay. Um, well, uh, I have other agents that we're interviewing. I mean, are you calling about the house?
Yeah. Yes, sir. You see, what we do, we specialize in selling homes that didn't sell the first time, and I was hoping you'd be free to get together for about 15 minutes. So we can talk about why your house didn't sell and what needs to happen for it to be sold.
Uh, well, we've already got some appointments set up, so if it doesn't work out with them, maybe we can call you back.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Jim.
Oh, if it doesn't work out with the other agents that we have appointments with, then we can call you back.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said about. I'm sorry, Jim. So you said that you already have an agent?
We have appointments with other agents, so if it doesn't work out,
Oh, okay.
if it doesn't work out with them, then we can always call you back.
Oh, okay. Sure, no problem. Great, thank you. But just out of curiosity, have you signed with contract? Have you already signed a contract?
No, no, we haven't. We're just interviewing other agents. We got a couple people who, are seasoned and pretty experienced people that we want to, interview for the job. And, we have appointments set up kind of for the rest of the week. So, I mean, I think we have enough people who sound like they know what they're doing.
Well, definitely, I appreciate that. But sir, if you had to go to a doctor because you had an illness and you found out it involved a surgery, you would want another opinion, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
Well, I know this isn't a surgery, and yet it's a financial surgery, on your house. Why don't we meet for like about 20 minutes? All right. You will see why so many people have decided to hire us over the agents.
Mm,
I mean, Jim, if you knew you could get more money in a quicker sale, would you want at least to meet with me?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the other agents are already lined up, and we kind of got the
What
same spiel from them.
what did the previous agent do differently? Why do you think he didn't sell the house?
Well, it really seemed like because the agent didn't know the market.
Okay.
I guess I mean, he wasn't a bad agent. He just, according to what he said, is the market was a little slow, and we took our home off the market a couple months ago, and now we're kind of back in, spring is coming up, and we're looking to get it sold. So I don't think he did anything wrong. I just don't think the market was good.
Well, you know, that's a good point. But you know what some realtors do is what we call the three P's in this business. Okay. So that means that they put up the sign in the yard, they place it on the MLS, and they pray that somebody else sells the property for them. What we
Hmm.
do different is that we kind of go that extra step. So we do prospecting on behalf of our sellers, and we aggressively market the home to get to get a property sold top dollar in no time. It is definitely a different experience with us, more than any other realtor. Yes. What
Mm,
makes us different, sir, is that we do professional interior and exterior photos with a 2 hour complimentary staging. We have comprehensive web based marketing on the top real estate websites for Metro Atlanta buyers. We do bloggings, search engines, as easy and I'm sorry, an easy and no hassle home selling experience with our dedicated listing team. All we need, I would love to explain this to you in person. All we need is just 15 minutes of your time. See why people choose us. See why we're the best.
um, I mean
What
the
time? What time today or this week do you have 15 minutes so I can send our specialist Jim to show you what we do and how we do it different?
well, I mean, if we're gonna hire someone else, it might just be the people that we have appointments with. But then also too, I mean, um, if anything, we might just hire back the other agent that we had previously because we liked him, but it seemed like the market wasn't good at that time.
What is it about the agents that you're going to meet with that has you 100% confident that this time they will they will sell your home?
Well, um, I don't know. They seem like they know what they're doing. Kind of like what you're saying on here too.
Okay, okay. Like I said, sir, I'm sorry. Hello.
Yes.
I hear a lot of static, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't know if it's in my end or your end.
I can hear you pretty clearly on here.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
did it stop?
No, no, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, sir, in order to sell a house, you really need to sell it twice. If I may explain. Agent sells the house to other agents, and they sell it to their clients. Quite frankly, your agent never sold it to me. That is one of the things I do best. I expose your house to all the agents in the area and make calls daily to find a buyer for your house. That is what you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want every day to have effort being put in to get it sold. You know.
Okay, fantastic. Since I am the assistant on the team, like I said, we all work in a team here. I will have our agent Jim do the market. I'm sorry. I will have one of our agents do the market analysis and call you. That being said, I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong one, the wrong objection. Sorry. Okay, great. You see, I hear, sir, that you still do want to sell, and I definitely appreciate that you're thinking about it. But you have nothing to lose, sir, if you give us 15 minutes and you see what we do for you. Let us show you what we do differently and why we specialize in selling that house the second time around. During the week, sir, are you available in the mornings or in the afternoon?
Uh, I just don't know, man. I think that, we're, you know, it's just that we have these other appointments on here, and really, like, I really do think that we found another agent. We like what the first one said. Um, and, I think we're just going to kind of stick to what we have right now, and, just if that doesn't work with the other agents, then maybe we can give you guys a call.
Okay, great. You see, what I'm hearing is that I don't know. I kind of feel you're obligated to your last agent because or to this agent because they invested time and money in your house, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so, but I already got the appointment set with them, so I definitely don't want
Okay.
to cancel.
And when they originally listed the house, they most likely intended to sell it, right?
The first agent did, yeah.
Okay. Um, and they probably did everything they could to get it sold. Wouldn't you agree?
I sure hope so.
See, there you go. Okay. And yet the house didn't sell, correct?
Right, yeah.
So I'm convinced that it's not the lack of effort, you know. I think it's most likely that the approach. Okay. Your house needs a new approach. Jim, you don't owe me anything, and you really don't owe them anything either. But you do owe yourself the very best. It certainly wouldn't hurt to hear what I do to get your house sold, wouldn't it? Would it? I mean, after all, you can't afford to keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. Can you?
No, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I hope you guys are this
Great,
this pushy with other people.
great. I want you to meet Jim. I want you to feel his energy. I want you to feel his vibe, and you'll see why he's the best at this. Okay, give him 15 minutes. He'll show you everything. He'll walk you through. He'll answer any questions you have. Okay, this is with no obligation, right? So tell me, tomorrow at 5 would be all right.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we can do that.
Great, good, good. Trust me, sir, you're making a very wise decision here. Okay, okay. I have here jim@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's my email.
Okay, so I'd like to go on ahead and pencil you for this for you to meet Jim then at this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the contact information and the confirmation for the meeting, so you can talk to him. Or if you need to reschedule, then you let us know. Is that fair enough, sir?
Uh, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah.
Great. Well, trust me, you will have a different point of view once you meet him. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
We'll
You'll
give him a
see.
shot.
You'll sell it. We'll get it for you. Okay, sir. I
Okay.
appreciate your time. Good luck, and I hope everything works out. Okay. Thank you, Jim.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so kind of fumbly, but
Yeah.
we did it. So is it because you just have the stuff in front of you then, David, the scripts?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So like if they're being hesitant, I mean, my best advice would be use the use the objection handlers as your kind of bounce back to the questions on the actual expired script. So,
Okay.
for example, like right off the bat, then David, like when we first started the call, we entirely skipped the question, when are you looking to hire the right agent for the job to sell it? So, like, if I immediately say, "Oh, are you like with Keller Williams? Like, who are you with?" Or like, "Oh, I'm with Keller Williams Realty." I was actually calling to see, if your home came off the market and see if it's still available, or if it actually sold. Oh yeah, we're actually interviewing other agents. Are you Greg? Oh no, sir, I'm not Greg. Like I said, I'm David. I actually work with the real estate team, the Casbarrow team, with Keller Williams Realty. And I was calling, like I said, to really see if your home did or didn't sell. So it sounds like it didn't. And you're interviewing. Is that correct? Yeah, we are. We're interviewing. Okay, great. Well, when are you looking to hire the right agent for the job to sell it? Well, probably as soon as possible. Fantastic. We actually specialize in selling homes that didn't sell the first time. I was hoping if you'd be free to get together for about 15 minutes or so, and then we can talk about why your house didn't sell and what needs to happen for it to sell at this point. When's a good time for us to meet? Um, are you having appointments this week? Well, yeah, I mean, I already have the other one scheduled. That's totally cool. Listen, when's the first one scheduled for? Well, tomorrow. Great. Okay, what time? 5? Great. Can we come at 3 then? I don't know. How about 4? Well, listen, Mr. Seller, I totally get it. You have appointments with other people. In fact, you might feel obligated to them, and I don't blame you because they're taking time away from their friends and family, do research on the property and come meet with you. So why don't we do this? We'd love to show you what we do differently because, like I said, we specialize in selling homes that didn't sell the first time. And I'd be hoping to see if you can see what we have to say first because if what we say makes sense and we can get you what you need financially, would you be considering at least giving us an interview for that job to sell your house? I don't know. I mean, I guess so. Listen, Mr. Seller, you don't owe those other agents anything. You don't owe me anything, but you definitely owe yourself the best. What I don't want to happen is for your home to go through that whole process again because you're stuck with a weak agent at a weak moment. So let me do this. Let me set up the appointment for tomorrow at 4 before your other one. Meet with Jim. He's our listing specialist. And just see what we have to say. There's no obligation. What's a good time? Can we do 4 p.m. tomorrow before the other appointment? I don't know. I gotta talk with my spouse. That's great. Totally understand that you need to talk to your spouse. In fact, I get it. Better half. That's awesome. Um, but you're both are going to be there for the interviews tomorrow, correct? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay, yeah, so, and both of you are the decision makers, right? Yeah, we are. Great. So let's do this. Let's just set her for 4. Jim will be out before your next appointment. And if what we say makes sense, we'd love the opportunity to help you. So let me lock you in for 4. I'll shoot you an email real quick with our info. And we'll see you tomorrow at 4. Is that cool? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Well, might as well. Okay, great. What's a good email? There you go. So stick to the script as much as you can, and then use the objection handlers, David, to get back to the script. So if they're being really wishy-washy and not giving you an appointment, like you're asking them multiple times, which you did, which was good because you didn't say the same thing. Um, but I know we didn't cover any of the other questions that are there. So if they're kind of being wishy-washy, take them off of that. So if they're like, well, uh, maybe, we got the other people, and okay, great. Well, let me ask you. I mean, your home does sell. Let's just say perfect world. You get it sold in the next 2 weeks or something. Where are you moving to? Oh well, I'm moving to Florida. Oh, okay. So how soon do you need to get to Florida? Well, it was a year ago when we first put the home on the market. You know, had some time, but we need to get there in the next couple months. Oh, okay. Gotcha. In the next couple months. So, next couple months, do you mean like 2 or 3 or more than that? No, we need to be there in the next like 3 months. Gotcha. Okay. So, Mr. Seller, why did you put your home on the market in the first place? Did you need to move to Florida for like a job or family relocation? What was the situation? Oh, well, I had a job opportunity and I still do, but you know, didn't work out and the market was pretty bad when we first listed it. And okay, I totally get the market changing is pretty frequent. So, what made you choose the last agent? What did you like about them best? Oh, well, she was really seasoned and she's been in the business 30 years and she seemed like she really knew the market. Gotcha. Okay. And what was something that you think they should have done? Well, I think she should have sold my house. Ah, okay. I totally get that. So minimum standard obviously is to get the home sold, right? And I'm sure that your agent probably worked really hard to get it sold. And honestly, I bet they did everything they know how to get it sold. Because we're incentivized to sell houses. So I don't think really, honestly, Mr. Seller, it might be a lack of effort from the last agent. It might have just been in the approach. And that's really what I want to call you today, is because we noticed your home didn't sell. And we specialize in selling homes that, are shy of being sold. They're just they didn't sell the first time around and you need a different approach. So before you hire and not hire, but before you have all the interviews with these other agents, we'd love to be the first ones to show you what we do differently. And then that way, if what we say makes sense, we'd love the opportunity to earn your business, um, and get your home on the market as soon as possible. So when's a good time for us to do that? So just stick to the script, David, because when you follow and you bounce back to the too soon of a close questions, they kind of lead you into closing it if they're being hesitant. And if they still are being hesitant, then don't worry about setting the appointment. Okay, great. So when's your first appointment? Well, it's tomorrow, and like I said, we're gonna really interview them first, and then we might call you back. Listen, that's really cool. So we'll give you a call. When's a good day to maybe give you a call? Are you interviewing them tomorrow? When's the last interview you have? Well, we got four, so maybe on Friday. Okay, great.
That's
So your last interview is on Friday. What I'd like to do then is, if I can't meet with you first, then we'd like to go last. So I'll follow up with you on Friday if you don't like what the other agents said, or if you can at least wait to hear what we have to say. Um, we might blow you away on the different things that we do to get home sold. Because, like I said, we're a team. So, are any of the other agents you're interviewing individual agents? Oh, I don't know. I think yeah, I think all of them are. Gotcha. Mr. Seller, just one of the things that we do differently is we proactively prospect for clients, um, or for buyers for our sellers. And I know for a fact, if you hire someone to get your home sold, real estate's kind of a numbers game, just like sales. And we have multiple people on the team making phone calls every single day to get your home sold. Most agents barely have enough time to spend with their family. So we know that a team environment is absolutely the best way to get home sold. And I would seriously consider that while you're interviewing other agents. In fact, what I could do is we can have Jim, or our assistant email you some questions you might want to ask these people so that you're not going to settle. Because I would hate for you to hire a weak agent at a weak moment before you hear what we have to say. So I'll follow up with you on Friday. What's a good email to send you some more information on the team and how we operate? Uh, you know, David@gmail.com. All right, great, David. And before I go, because we keep our promises, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't, who do you know who's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate that maybe is from work or church? Oh, I don't know. I mean, obviously we are, and I think my neighbor down the street said he was thinking about selling in the next couple months. Gotcha. Okay. Do you happen to know what address he's at? Is he a couple doors down? And yeah, he's four doors down the road from where I am. Okay, gotcha. And Mr. Seller, if your home is facing the street, so like you're pulling out of your driveway, is his house four houses to the right or four houses to the left? Oh, he's four houses to the left. Yeah, he's if you're going past our subdivision because we're on the opposite street. Okay, cool. So, Mr. Seller, we're going to see if we can reach out to him. I really appreciate you thinking about that. And what we'll do in the meantime is we'll send you some info about the team, and I'll follow up with you on Friday. Does that sound good? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. Thanks, Mr. Seller. I appreciate your time. And then that would be a good fallback plan, David, if you weren't able to get that appointment. Let's say he kept, you know, deferring you. Um, if you can't set the appointment, second thing you want to do is ask for a referral. So you did, and then build rapport. And so it might take you another phone call, but that guy probably warmed up to you a lot. If you were talking to him about it, and then you're like, no, that's cool. Listen, interview as many people as you want. Like, if you just give us the opportunity, we know we're going to blow you away. So we either prefer to be the first one or the last one. And if you have other agents you're interviewing, listen, that's totally cool. How many of them are individual agents? Well, I don't know. Okay, how many of them are full time? I don't really know either. Okay, gotcha. Well, Mr. Seller, there's some really important questions you may want to consider when you're interviewing other agents. There's a lot of great agents out there, but there's very few who do as many transactions as we do, and we really specialize. And we can do that because we have a whole team working for you for the price of one. So, for example, most other agents, they barely have enough time to spend with their friends and family, and they usually do what we call the three P's of real estate. They put a sign in the yard, they put your home on the MLS once they get the listing, then they pray someone else sells it because they just simply don't have time. We have so many things we have to balance in real estate. Doing it all yourself is just simply not efficient. And what happens is customer service drops because you just don't have time to service all your people. So I would definitely consider that. And in fact, what we do differently, we go the extra mile and we proactively prospect for clients for you. That's why we're able to support a whole team. And what our team does is we look for buyers for your house every single day. So I would suggest asking some of the questions I just mentioned to you, and we can email you some other ones to ask the agents. And when you're interviewing, just keep in mind, these are really important factors because this is a big investment for you. So I'd like to just follow up with you after some appointments, see how things have gone, and hope that you can give us the opportunity for at least an interview. So when's a good time for us to maybe just set that up? If you don't like me what the first or second agent said, I'd love to see if you can give us a shot. And just try to close them at that point, David. Just work them.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Okay.
I like that part about getting like they kiss. There's this thing called kiss, right? Keep
Yep.
it simple and stupid. I like how you kind of ask them to give you directions.
Yeah. Because if they say, "Oh, I know someone is looking to sell," and you hang up the phone, you have no contact information. You know who that person is. At least if you get a referral, go, "Okay, great. Is that someone in your neighborhood?" Yes. Okay. Do you know what street they're on? Oh yeah, the first one when you make a left coming in. Gotcha. Okay, so the first one on the left. And what's their name? I'll see if we can maybe find them in the tax records. Oh, it's the Berries. I think it's Michael and Christy Berry. Oh, okay. Gotcha, the Berries. And Jim, do you happen to have a good contact number for them in case we want to just reach out to them and see if they really do want to sell their house? Yeah, I do, but I don't feel comfortable giving out their phone number. That's totally cool. Listen, what we'll do is we'll just look them up in the tax records. And would it be okay if we mention that you said they were interested in selling? Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Yeah, they know me. And that way, they kind of know that some person's not calling them randomly. Okay, great. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jim. And what we'll do is when we call them, we'll obviously just mention that you're thinking about selling your house, and if they know anybody who might be a good fit for your home, we're definitely going to ask them as well. Because sometimes neighbors would want to make other neighbors make sure that they're good as well. Because eventually, if you move, they want to make sure friends and family might have the opportunity to move where you are, and they can become neighbors. So we'll ask them if they know of anybody who they would think would be a great neighbor for this neighborhood. So, well, that sounds great, Jim. I appreciate you thinking about that. We'll definitely give them a call or reach out to them. Um, and really, if you can, just give us a shout, or we'll give you a shout after the next couple days and see if we can get an opportunity for an interview. Yeah, cool. So,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. Jim. Okay. Once, how does the procedure work? Like, okay, I set the appointment. You go meet that person, right? Your objective.